All right, well, let's go on. We've got a bunch of local events.
We do.
And remember that all info and links, I guess we'll even recount the whole quintet singing,
Sure.
the tomfoolery involved. All the info and links on that will be available on the website and via email each week. Just enter our giveaway at lancasterconnects.com to subscribe to our weekly email update with all of our show info. We got a shout out, I think. This is pretty significant.
Shout out to Lombardo's Italian Restaurant in Lancaster. They're celebrating 75 years of good food and good company. That's incredible.
That is incredible.
75
Fellow
years.
Paisano, I like it. Lombardo's Italian Restaurant. Way to go. I believe it's Frank Lombardo that actually owns that. Or no, I think it is Frank.
I don't remember.
Well, we know another Frank Lombardo. He's a friend up here in our marketing world. Either way, fellow Lombardo, congratulations. 75 years in Lancaster. Everyone seems to be happy about the news that Masonic Village Farm and Farm Market in Elizabethtown is reopened. So if you're familiar with that, go check that out. They are open for business again. That's wonderful. And we've got 10 local events this week.
10.
So Ben, you kick it off and we're going to work through these.
Run them. Night at the Mall Sports Edition is Friday, May 14th between 4 and 9 p.m. There's going to be over 15 food trucks there, adult beverage vendors, bounce houses, music from DJ RX and also Nathan Merovich. Over 30 craft vendors will be in attendance. That's just up Route 72 at the Lebanon Valley Mall in Lebanon. More information at facebook.com/foodtruckadventure.lebanon. Or hang on for our food truck roundup.
Yeah. So just real quick, I said we're going to run them. So you said adult beverages. So I'm focusing on diet. So I put on a lot of weight last year camping, drinking beer, which drinking beer is like basically drinking a loaf of bread. So I'm not doing the beer anymore, but whiskey is actually like keto friendly. And I like to taste multiple whiskeys and try. So I had a bottle with maybe, that much left in it. And camping, you don't want to use a lot of water because you have to, it's on your mind, in the glamping mindset of things, we've got bathroom and all that stuff right in the trailer, but you got to get the tanks pumped out. And my idea of relaxation is not managing the tanks.
Right.
And I'm not going to get any more grosser than that. It's the tanks. There's people that they get into this and they tow the tank dropout with their little blue carts around.
Okay.
They dump it themselves. I can pay $100 for the season and have somebody else handle it. But I'm
makes sense.
aware of the water.
Yeah.
So I don't want to do dishes. So I take this bottle out. I'm going around. Well, wouldn't you know it, the owner of the campground comes around and says, hey, just a reminder there, Jeff, no open bottles. So like the first interaction with the owner, who's really cool, but the first interaction with him at my campsite, there's Jeff with a bottle just swigging away. By himself, no less. My family wasn't up there yet. I'd gone up to get some last minute things done. So anyway.
You've got, your picture is now on the wall.
Yeah. Watch out for Drunky McDrunkface at 71. Anyway, Spring Fling at the Willow Valley Golf Course, Saturday, May 15th. Kick off the 2021 entertainment season, right, with live music, food trucks, patio bar. Bring your lawn chairs, sit back and relax, listening to the music of Blessing and Fowler in Fast Lane. From 12 to 7, it's free. All right, so free event at Spring Fling at the Willow Valley Golf Course, Doubletree Resort by Hilton. That's on 2400 Willow Street Pike, Lancaster, PA. You can get more info on facebook.com/Doubletree Lancaster. If you want to call and reserve or get a space, more info, call 717-464-2711.
From May 13th to May 15th, the Ephrata Public Library is partnering with Pressed Plate for a fundraiser benefiting the Ephrata Community Garden. I bet Penny has something to do with that.
She might be able to talk about that.
Don't miss this opportunity to give to the community and receive something delicious in return. Make a donation to the garden and get a gift card from the Pressed Plate. More info at Ephrata Public and at the Pressed Plate on Facebook.
Jake Joyce Band at the Beer Garden at Phantom Power. Phantom Power has a regular spot here. It seems like they do a lot of cool events. May 14th, 6 o'clock. Enjoy an evening of Americana-infused rock and roll with the Jake Joyce Band, Phantom Power, 121 Frederick Street, Millersville.
There's a car, truck, and bike show and run.
I've got three of those. I
Three
got a car, I got a truck, and I got a bike.
and legs to run.
I got bad legs. My mama said I had magic legs.
So it's the first ever fundraiser for Team Jennifer Cahill Charities. It is Saturday, May 15th from 8 a.m. on. They got food trucks, raffles, classic cars, trucks and bikes, raffles, auctions, live music, 3 different bands. Easily Amused, Buckskin Whiskey, that's up your alley maybe. Dirt Road Redemption, plus a DJ, craft fair. Again, 8 a.m. to about probably 1:30 p.m. It's a free car show, which begins at 10 a.m. It looks like $10 for the day, maybe to do everything. Kids under 12 are free. It's at the Reinhold Fire Company, which is 138 West Main Street in Reinholds. You can get more information at facebook.com/Team Jennifer Cahill Charities.
I always chuckle at the under 12 free in my family
Right.
because my kid, he eats like an adult.
Right.
He's now as tall as me, Aiden.
Oh, is he really?
He is as tall as me, and he's 13.
Oh, man.
So anyway, May 15th, 11 to 3, come out to Charlie's Crusaders Rescue Meet and Greet. Charlie's Crusaders is a volunteer nonprofit organization dedicated to rescuing dogs who are abandoned, homeless, or neglected and have been passed on by time and again, living months, even sometimes years in a shelter, which is just terrible. You guys listening, if you're our fans, know near and dear to my heart, and by extension, Ben, we have a fondness for shelter dogs. Representatives from the group will have adoptable animals available for you to meet, as well as items available for sale to benefit their rescue, located at that fish place, that pet place, 237 Centerville Road, Lancaster, PA.
Live on the Rooftop, featuring Hal Train, is May 15th between 6 and 8 o'clock. Hal Train is a rowdy, unbridled, altogether good time that will leave the soles of your feet singing a tune of their own. Free for ages 21 and over, and that's at Tellus 360, which is at 24 East King Street in Lancaster.
I was so interested in that one. I was looking right at the notes. I think you looked at me for some feedback, but I didn't have it. Sorry to leave you hanging. Come out and support the Warwick Band program by attending the first ever Warwick Band's Food and Truck Fest at Lititz Springs Park, Sunday, May 16th, 11 to 3. More than 15 food trucks and vendors are on that site, Lititz Springs Park, 24 North Broad Street, Lititz, PA. More info at Warwick Bands on Facebook. And real quick, I know, Ben, you were music major, music guy. Were you in the band?
So interesting fact about that, I did my student teaching for music at Warwick School and was involved with their band and their marching band. That's, again, 20-some-ish years ago.
Yeah, and I know specifically the last year or so, the school bands have really kind of, they've kind of had to get ready and then stop and get ready again and stop due to COVID. And they're kind of like that unseen part of scholastic programs and extracurriculars that got really shafted. I know personally, my oldest boy, his girlfriend at the time, I watched her prepare, and it was sad to see. So if you can go out and support them, I'm sure they would love it. These kids put in a lot of work, a lot of effort. Maybe it's not exactly your thing, but look, you get to get outside. It's centrally located. Go check it out. CASA's 11th annual Heroes Gala and Benefit. Okay, CASA is court-appointed special advocate who are volunteers who stand up for abused and neglected children. Tables are on sale now for their September 11th fundraising event. This year's theme is 80s prom. All right. I think everybody's kind of hearkening back to the 80s. I like it. So find your most tubular outfit and get ready for a righteous party. Right on. A radical dude. Located at the Lancaster Marriott at Penn Square, 25 South Queen Street, Lancaster, PA. More info at casalancaster.org.
Can you imagine the hair?
I can imagine that. Listen, there's two artists out right now that you think I wouldn't listen to.
Okay.
The Weeknd.
Okay, yeah. That was in my head that you were going to say that.
Seriously?
It was. It was.
Work styles.
The only reason I know them is from the Super Bowl.
Okay.
Him. Whatever.
Yep. And Dua Lipa. And they both have songs.
I don't know.
They both have songs that kind of sound like the 80s.
Okay.
And I like it. Anyway, you got the wrap up on the events.
The Ephrata Public Library, which will lead into our guest Penny. They have daily events at the Ephrata Public Library. Our guest, Penny, will tell us all about them. Of course, you can get more info at ephratapubliclibrary.org.
Yep. And again, I know we ran through a lot there for you, gave you a lot of dates, a lot of contact information. Don't worry, don't stress. Lancaster Connects is here to help you connect to the community. So all info, all links available on the website and via email each week. Just enter our giveaway at lancasterconnects.com to subscribe to our weekly email update with all of our show info. Remember, this show is available as a podcast, and you can find all of those podcast links at lancasterconnects.com. And we'd greatly appreciate it. Please don't forget, like and share this video, leave a comment, and tell a friend about this show.
Guests, any of those events sound good to you?
Well, of course.
Yeah.
They all sound great.
Which one?
Well, I'm definitely going to buy some, make a donation to the community garden so I can get some free gift cards from the Press Plate for the library, because that place is amazing.
Very good. Very good. How about you, Rob?
Man, there's another one coming up at Phantom Power on Sunday. They're doing a flea market out there from 11 to 3. So I think I'm actually going to head out to Millersville and check that out. I got my girlfriend's actually selling ceramics. So shout out Hilly Ceramics.
Oh,
And my
cool.
friend John's making pizzas up there. So shout out also to Johnny's Pies.
Very cool. So have you been there, Rob?
You know what? That was the last concert I saw. I went like in person, last early March. I saw their first show out there, and it was awesome. I mean, it was an old movie theater, so that was
Yep.
cool to see too. Like how it slopes down. You can tell that it used to be an old theater. So it's awesome. I really feel for them to have opened like right before the pandemic and still
Yeah.
getting through and doing stuff outdoors. Wish them all the best. It's really in an awesome space.
That's great. That's great. Yeah. I've not been, but I'd like to.
It's cool.
Thanks. Thanks for
Yeah.
sharing that.
Yeah, and thanks for the flea market update. Maybe we'll try to get that in our show notes if we can.